Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I would like to welcome you each out to the shed of many names on this beautiful evening where we're going to do some dehydrating. I know a lot of people already know how, but there's a lot of people out there who don't. And I'm reaching out for those who don't know that, well, there's a lot of things that you can dehydrate. And one of them is fresh baby spinach. I looked up and got a whole bunch of it on clearance. And, well, I'm going to dehydrate it. So let's get busy. Yep, I ended up getting 1 pound big containers of organic baby spinach on clearance for $3.11. So I have washed it, picked through it, washed it, and let it dry some. And now we're going to load it up. Now this is only 2 of these containers. I have 3 more of these containers. And let me tell you, I absolutely love dehydrated spinach leaves. It is good for rice mixes. It can be added into soup. It can be added into smoothies. Now, if you don't want to dehydrate the spinach leaves, you can cook them and dehydrate them then and make it into spinach powder, or you can make it into spinach powder by just dehydrating the leaves. So let me move this, get this out of the way. Let us start loading up some trays. Okay, I got some of my trays here. There's going to be a lot of trays involved. So I like to use a old canning lid to block the center hole to load up the trays. And yes, when I say load up the trays, I mean load up the trays. Now if you want to, you can take the stems off. I like the stems on them, because if you just have to, you can always take those stems off when it's dehydrated or before you dehydrate them, and dehydrate them on their own trays, and you can make powder out of them. But I just wanted to take time to say thank you to the Owl family, because if it wasn't for y'all watching my videos, suffering through the ads, the donations, all of y'all's wonderfulness, this does not happen. Because, yeah, the ads, y'all watching my videos, that is our income for now. And it doesn't look like he's ever going to get approved. We still haven't heard anything, trying to stay as positive as possible about the disability, but we haven't heard anything yet. But if it wasn't for all that y'all watch and do, I wouldn't have the funds to be able to do this. And I cannot thank y'all enough. And see, there's one tray. I'll put a couple more because they will shrink down, y'all. And they will dry. So I'm not about to put a little leaf here, a little leaf there. No, that's not how I dehydrate. I usually dehydrate in mass quantities. And all you do is you keep loading your trays up And I can't help it. I love spinach. Absolutely love spinach. Love it raw, love it cooked, love it in soups, love it in quiche, stir fried, you name it. It's spinach. Extremely healthy for you, high in iron, and so many wonderful vitamins and minerals. Blood builder, helps boost the immune system. So many wonderful things. But believe me, it's going to shrink down. We're about out of the dehydrated spinach because a while back, it was a year or two ago, yep, I got a special deal on a 40-pound box. Yes, 40 pounds of baby spinach. Let me tell you, I was dehydrating as fast as I could. I got 2 trays done. That way, y'all got to see how it's done. And I will bring you back once I have all the trays loaded. I'll see you here in a bit. Well, I have all 16 trays packed with baby spinach leaves. As you can see, I broke it into 2 stacks of 8 so that one dehydrator doesn't have to work harder than the other. Now, according to this one, vegetables are supposed to be dehydrated at 125 degrees. So I don't have them on my bases yet, but I will set the dehydrator for that, and I'm going to set it at 10 hours. I'll check it. Hopefully, it won't take that long, but we shall see. I have some left over, so I'm going to take y'all in the house, do a different video, and we're going to make some crustless quiche. I haven't made that in a while. So let's go get busy in the house. I'll bring you back here for this video as soon as these are dry, and I'll let you know how long it took. See y'all later. Welcome back, y'all. It's the next day, and due to it being cold and the humidity actually spiked, go figure, it took 12 hours for all the spinach to completely dehydrate. Now, some who are not used to dehydrating spinach will be surprised at how much it really shrank down. Yeah, it shrinks down a whole lot, but it is so worth it to have in your supplies, as well as you can mix it into many different vegetable mixes, vegetable flake mixes, and so on. So let's unload the dehydrator. All right, I'm going to show you a couple of trays. Now, I'm going to bring y'all through the unloading of the dehydrator. Now, this was on 2 different dehydrators. I just stack them up for ease. But you saw how well I filled the trays up. You see how much it shrinks? And crispy. That's what you want to hear, crispy. I'm trying to put my trays so they won't collapse. I'm so happy to have more spinach in stock, because I use a lot of dehydrated spinach in many things. That's what you want to hear. Crunchy. You can see how much it shrinks down. You can smell that it's spinach. It has not lost its beautiful aroma, not whatsoever. I am going to finish up unloading the trays, and I'll bring y'all right back. To crush a little bit so I could get all the trays in here. But that's what 16 trays loaded with spinach looks like. Now, you can put these in bags and vacuum seal them like they are. You can put them in a big, huge glass jar with a tight fitting lid like they are. I like to crush mine down into smaller flakes. When they're perfectly dry, oh man, they smell good. It's not hard to work with them and break them down. I'm trying not to get them too awful small. Oh, they smell so good, y'all. I wish y'all could smell them. But to be honest, yeah, it breaks down to not much. But a little bit goes a long way. But look at that. Is that not pretty? And yes, I keep the stems in it as well. I'm going to store them in a jar until I can make some other vegetables, dehydrate other vegetables, and and I'll bring y'all along for it. Vegetable flakes recipe, which can go into rice soup, sneakily into meatloaf. Now, if you want to, you can also go ahead and just powder it up. That won't hurt a thing at all. And that way you can make your own. You can dehydrate collard greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, kale. Do it the same way. And if you like to do smoothies, you can make your own greens powder to add to your smoothies. Alright. Let's not knock everything one then. Set that over there. And this is why I tell everybody, make sure your work area is clean and sanitized. That way you can scrape up anything that you might have missed. And that's almost a half a gallon jar. And that was 5 pounds. Well, I used a little bit, about 4.5 pounds. That's 4.5 pounds of dehydrated baby spinach, organic baby spinach leaves. Is that not beautiful? Look at that. I am so beyond thankful. I forgot to mention one very important step. Labeling what's in your jar. And of course, Sharpie marker, or you could label if you want to, because these will clean off. You want to put dried spinach. You can write organic or whatever kind of spinach you use, or what greens you dehydrated. And I done this 11 November 3rd. Okay, yep, November 3rd. It's not going to last that long. But always remember to label what's in your jars. Because if you do a lot of dehydrating of greens like I do, sometimes they all look alike. So now you can smell it and tell which one's which, because they have their own smell and it's delicious. I'm just going to say that. But always remember, label your jars. I forgot to mention that. I want to add that into the video. So back to the video now. To be able to have this, especially on the shelf, I'm going to bring y'all back later on when I can do some vegetable flake mixes. And that way y'all can make your own. Simple, easy, y'all. All you have to do is have the baby spinach leaves or other greens and a dehydrator. And the belief in yourself that you can do it. Because yes, you can do this. It's not hard. Simple, easy, and you know what's in it. Hope this video encourages you to start doing your own dehydrating. Sorry, y'all. I'm having fun with laryngitis. Everyone, take care. Stay safe and sound, because things are getting crazier every day. Continue to stock your pantries with food that will sustain and nourish you. Dehydrated foods as well. Medicines that will heal you. Protection of all kinds, and the bare essentials to survive on. Everyone, I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and may you each be blessed. Hoot hoot. I'll see you soon.